Hello and welcome to the Backyard Art School. My name's Julia and I'm really happy to welcome you into our lovely studio space. The art school is called Artbox Workshops and it is facilitated and has been facilitated for the past 10 years from my mum's art studio, which is literally in her backyard. She's got a beautiful garden, as you can see behind me, and a lovely double garage that we have set up with where she teaches her adult classes and I teach primary school students during the week, and I also teach high school students on the weekend. So we have been teaching for about 10 years now, and today is a lovely day, I feel, to start the ball rolling, to plant new seeds. As I feel the earth is churning, and excuse the garden metaphors, but I feel that this is really a perfect time with all the rain that we're having, with all the churning in the earth that's been going on for the last few years, to now plant the seeds. And I want to share those seeds that we have planted, the knowledge that we have gained from the past 10 years that we have been teaching. So I started off, I should say, teaching where I was facilitating art classes both here at this studio, and then I was also teaching at a gallery as well, gallery space, and now it has changed to where I teach 100% of my time is teaching classes during school holidays and also during term time. We teach a 4-year curriculum. And with that curriculum, students are able to experience all the teachings and a lot of different modalities, such as printmaking. We also teach sculpture and design. We also teach landscape and environment. Our focus is usually, with that term, on threatened species. And we also do mixed media, collage, and fundamentals of drawing and painting and portraiture. So this is a really great opportunity for you to see how we work as a studio, how we sustained as a studio, and how we also run a studio. I have a lot that I can share with you, and I want to just be really taking my time in giving you a full exploration of what we do in detail, and to share that knowledge with you, and just so you have an idea, and it may be something that you may want to do yourself. We also provide, since COVID, there has been a lot of online classes that we have developed, and we also have an online membership where we have the same classes that we teach face-to-face provided to online members. But at the moment, our focus for today is our new YouTube channel, so please subscribe to this channel to help other people view if they may be interested in learning more about how to run an art studio from their backyard, perhaps. Because I'll be sharing you all the knowledge, and a lot of this knowledge was something that I had to find out for myself through trial and error. Over the years, we have taught thousands of children. I look forward to showing everything that has been created here because I feel it is different. It is unique, and it's also showing you possibilities of what you can do. So you may be inspired, you may love to create art, you may love to paint, and you may love to be able to teach children. And this is a fantastic opportunity for you as an adult, or an adult with a child, or an adult that cares for children, to get some insight in what is possible and what you can teach. And the thing is, what I would like to show you with these series of videos is I'll show you samples of the videos or classes that I teach to the members or show to the members. I'll also love to just share our weekly updates of what we're doing for this term with the classes that we do face-to-face. And I will be also any questions that may come up on this. This is where I'd love to be able to have a bit more feedback from the viewer in what you'd like to know. These videos will not be showing any of the children that I'm teaching now face to face at all, as we need to respect the privacy and protect those children. But as I said before, any of the photos that you may see pop up in old pictures of workshops that I've taught before and so forth, they will be old photos from at least 10 years ago. And with those photos, as I said, all of these children will be adults now, so they won't be identified. Anyway, to further ado, I just wanted to show you, this week we have started with, this term we have started with the fundamentals of drawing. And if you want to just give a little insight of what we're doing, fundamentals of drawing is learning the foundations of drawing. And we feel that is really important to show these to students quite early on, because you'll be able to see that students are really smart. You know, I'm finding that children are wanting to have the challenges, and I usually with my classes, what I'll do is I will teach the fundamentals. I really have a look at where everyone is at as far as for their drawing and what they need help with and so forth. So it's a lovely place to sort of see where everyone is, and then just show them the ropes as far as how to learn the foundation of drawing, but in a fun way suitable for children. I'll show you a little example of what I mean by that. So for our younger groups who are ages 6 to 8 years old, so with that group, I'll just show you. So we do the basic shapes meaning drawing a cylindrical shape of a vase or a vessel or a jar. And you can see some other jar drawings behind me. They'll also learn about how to draw the sphere as well. Box shape, like a rectangle, 3D. And then we also teach how to do a shape which is perhaps like a cone shape. Okay, so I go through the steps of each of those shapes, basic shapes, and then from those basic shapes, the younger students, they express themselves with their imagination. So they will come up with decorating perhaps their cylinder shapes with their flowers, or the box shape or the cube shape. They'll do a fish tank or whatever they feel like they would like to do. And then they also have the sphere, which can be made into, I think that is a shell that she has created. And then I think this is a boat that she was looking at doing. And the sphere as well, the oval, she created an egg shape, like an egg drawing. And then from there we go more into where they will sit down, they'll look at a subject, and they will learn how to draw from sight. So with the measuring, using your pencil, they will learn how to measure, how to use their pencil to measure, and compare the sizes to create the size overall. And so then they come up with these 6 to 8 year olds with their first kind of still life that they do. As for the older students, here's another example I just want to show you. So these are little examples, and then they can put in anything they'd like in the background, like a painting and so forth. And as for the older students, they are going into drawing still lifes, what they see. So this is an example of a still life setup. And then to follow on through that, we are going to be going into where they will be painting with acrylic paints their favorite object. So that all students will bring in their favorite objects, and this can vary. So I have photographs of some of the favorite objects just to show you as examples. So do subscribe to this channel if you want to see more. And I'm so appreciate you watching these videos, because it is a wonderful opportunity for me to share this knowledge, and I really want to get feedback in what sort of things you'd like to know. As I said, this is my first YouTube channel. We have had a YouTube which is called Artbox Workshops, which I do have, and that's just got all of the videos from 10 years of all the art classes and all of the term time classes that we have created, that we have as a blog on our website. But what I would like to share with you is it is possible to be able to run your own art classes, and I would really love to have this as a platform to inspire you in possibilities of what you may would like to teach yourself. But I remember when I started out Artbox Workshops, it was really quite overwhelming because you don't know where to start. And I'm hoping that with these videos, it will be a wonderful time to really show you where to start with your journey. And even if you're in a job where you are a carer of a child, or it could be even a carer of someone in retirement, all these classes would suit adults as well. So everything that I teach is what I have learned throughout the years of me being a professional artist. I was teaching when I started teaching when I was exhibiting sculptures at Sculpture by the Sea in Bondi, and I was doing my honours year in glass and design. And my first ever workshop was actually for teenagers, and I think I did primary school students and also high school students. And that was a workshop based on the sculptures that I was creating. I had no idea how to teach, but my mum, luckily, she is a primary school teacher, so she really helped me out with the first lesson plans that I created. And then after that, it was the feedback from the students. So what did they want to learn? And that has been the biggest thing, because you know what you have in your own idea of, oh, after being at an art school, you know, you think all these conceptual things will be really interesting to do. But children actually aren't really that interested in conceptual ideas. They want to enjoy having fun. They want to learn technique, but they also want to, as I was showing you, have the ability to tap into their imagination. Older students, they do want to have that more technical, skill-based knowledge, and they really do want to spend that time in learning their skill base, and it is a fantastic opportunity to do it whilst they're in primary school, because once they hit high school, they are so bombarded with all these different new subjects. You know, they're going to a new school, and they are also having to take on new majors and really think seriously about what they want to do. So there's a lot of pressure during that stage. And I think that from my own experience of when I was in art school, I remembered when I hit going into the HSC level and so forth, it was like really quite stressful having to learn everything and to produce a body of work. Oops. And to produce, that's just an example of the shapes that I have drawn up, and to produce, and to produce a body of work, and so to eliminate those sort of pressures, it's sort of like, you know, you can have all of the skills that children are really able to understand from a very young age, and I will show you ways of adapting some of the art classes for the very younger students, but you'll see there's a progression with each of the terms that I create. So from the fundamentals of drawing in term 1, the skills that they learn and how to look at and pull back to the basic shapes first before they do any details, and how to look at compositions before they develop their artworks, and how to sketch. Like, there's all these little things that students will learn with these classes, and which are really important. You know, it's to take them slowly through the journey. And then when they go into printmaking, they love printmaking. younger students, they'll create foam prints, but then with the older students, they will be able to do a lino cut. And it's a beautiful medium. There is a fantastic body of work, and I'll show you the artworks as we progress with little snippets of what the students are doing. So even with this class, I will show you a little snippet of our term time classes from last year, and the classes that we're doing from last year, they're actually now available online with our membership. So this is a fantastic way to see what we're doing in the classes, and each year we change the classes. So each term one, even though it's a fundamental of drawing, the major work that they create will change every 3 years to match the age groups. So years 1, 2, and 3, if the student starts in year 1, they'll have a different term 1 for the second year, and then the third year. But then they'll go into the older group, and that changes again. So it is quite a lot that I have to share with you to give you an idea. And I'm not saying for you to copy what I do, but to get an idea of the possibilities, and then to create your own classes if you wish, or you may just want to watch, or you may want to just follow the classes that I do, or you may want to teach yourself. But this is just giving you a taster of what is possible. If you have no idea, like what I didn't have any idea when I did my first class at Sculptures by the Sea, but I had help. I had someone that mentored me, who taught me what to do, and I loved it. It was amazing. Yes, it's terrifying to do your first class, but you have to. You have to take that leap, and you have to, like, you know, if you're passionate about something, yes, it's not easy. It's not comfortable, but once you take that leap and take that sort of starting point, you'll see the reward, how rewarding it is, and it has been the most amazing journey the last 10 years, and it is because, you know, you're running your own business, you're able to manage it sustainably where it's not too big. I didn't want to go too big. I was looking at going bigger because I've got a large waiting list. And I want to accommodate all the students, but with COVID, it was actually a really great thing that I didn't, because I didn't want to have the overheads of a shop front or managing other teachers, because then I become more an administrator than the teacher, and my passion, my joy is teaching children art. It's not the admin side of things. I have to do it, but I'd rather not. I have to do it as part of running a business, but that's just a part of it, you know. So anyway, I am talking a lot, and I hope, anyway, I'm hoping there will be some insight that you may, little nuggets of information that you may pick up from the videos that I'm sharing with you. I am talking intuitively, but it is something that I am passionate about, and I really would love to show you that this is something that you could do. This is something that you could either be in a situation where you are a carer of children, adults, and you could share this knowledge within your work practice. If you're in a childcare situation, maybe by watching these videos you'll have ideas of what you could maybe teach when you're you know, at the childcare or homeschooling. You could then have these assets where you'll be an asset to that school, and I'm wanting to share this knowledge with you, and I hope it helps. I really do. I really want to be able to. I was trying to find a platform of how can I help people, how can I share this, and, you know, hopefully give them some sort of mentoring or understanding of the possibilities and give them insights. It's not easy, and nothing is easy in life. You know, that's the whole point. It is. Nothing is easy in life. You know, you need to, like, work out things. But I'm hoping that I can mentor you and just show you a path that has worked for me. And it won't be the same path as what you probably have. We're not the same people. We're different. But that's the beauty of it. It's your differences and what you bring to your work or to the people, or how you would like to be inspired within your own life, within the videos I teach. that is what's going to be essential in making you stand out. And anyway, so I'm just sitting here and it's just a beautiful day. I'm about to prepare for tomorrow's class, which is my Saturday morning class for my high school students. I really hope you do like, and I would love for you to comment below in regards to what you would like to hear about, and I'll try and with your feedback give you more insights in those areas. I spent the other day writing out whole pages of topics that I could talk about, but again, you know, this is a new platform for me, and like my first classes, I thought I had these wonderful ideas, but it was only when I was, you know, ideas of teaching, even with my mum. We had these wonderful ideas of what she had taught with primary school, but it was only when I was communicating with the students and really finding out, what do you want to learn? And that's where I adapted and changed. And it's interesting, like, you know, because our generations have changed. People have changed. The world is changing. There may be different things that you want to get out from these videos, and I really would love your and value your feedback in regards to what you would like to learn about. And thank you for smashing that like button and also the subscription button, because it does help to share with more people. And I do know that there's a lot of turmoil, a lot of churning and stuff happening in the world. Sending much love to those people who are having to deal with that. But I do feel that these inspiration videos need to be shown. People need to show up. People need to see other options of a beautiful, abundant life where there is possibilities in creating something that is your own, and that you have control over, and then you can manage and be sustainable for the future. So yeah, and children love art, and they love to draw. It's a meditation. It's a place where they can draw whatever's in their imagination, and I'm just here to help them, give them the skills. It's more skill-based rather than me telling them what subjects to draw. Because that's where they tell me, but I just give them the skill bases so they don't get frustrated with, I can't draw the face or anything like that. They'll have an understanding of the little tips, the tricks, all those sort of things which I have discovered over the years, and I share that all with my students, and you'll be amazed at how much there is to learn. But I think it's really important that children are taught from an early age, and so that they, when they get older, have the freedom just to express themselves through art, and have the understanding of the foundation and the possibilities of different materials and mediums. And yeah, like, you know, it'll be an incredible journey. And Backyard Art School, I hope you enjoy what we do. It's just stopped raining a little bit. But yeah, this year is going to be an incredible year of growth. And as I said today, I've only just planted the seed in the soil, and I have no idea where it's going to go. But I'm just following your feedback through community to see where I'll be progressing into the future. So thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe to this channel. Please hit that like button. I look forward to sharing more, and I will be seeing you next week. So see you then, and take care, and thank you for joining me.